live streaming service, but today, because I'm using my laptop, we are doing the live stream off our usual platform. So I'm Jenny, and this is Rosie.
Hey!
Grab yourselves a mug or a glass of whatever beverage you'd like. I was going to go for water today, but I've gone for coffee. What have you gone for, Rosie? What are you drinking, Rosie?
What am I doing?
Drinking.
What? It's the dynamic duo. Basically, if we struggle to hear each other, so we just make stuff up.
What's in your mug?
Hang on, I want to go inside because I cannot hear you. Right.
Oh, I love this.
You can say it again now.
What do you have in your mug?
Oh, tea. I have a cup of tea.
So in the office, I'm usually one who makes and drinks the coffee, and Rosie's the one that drinks the tea. But if I make coffee, she will drink the coffee. I haven't had
my coffee. Human coffee human?
Whoa. Yeah, I can be. I drink enough coffee that I could be.
I want to pop you back down because...
Okay. Can you still hear me alright?
Right, should we start with the question, which...
Yes.
I've lost.
Right, do you want me to the first question? Because I've got them up here. So we're going to do some questions today. Let me just explain the format of it. We're just going to answer some questions so that you guys can get to know each other, get to know us a bit better. If you want to, you can drop us a comment, drop us a question, let us know that you're watching. We really want to interact with you this time. Yeah, I think that's it. So the first question, Rosie, are you ready?
The first question is, how did you end up on the gap year?
How did I end up on the gap year? Well, long story short, my old youth worker actually runs the gap year, or helps run the gap year now. So he was able to tell me all about the gap year and really push that I did
myself. It. Right, I ended up on the gap year. I'm having a lot of technical, hitches over here. Anyway, I ended up on the gap year year and a half ago?
Yeah.
Year and a half ago.
Yeah.
I've accidentally muted you, Jenny. Just saying. Now,
hold on. There we go.
Right, okay. I will stop pressing buttons.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan to me.
I was talking about how I ended up on the gap year.
Yeah. Yeah, you were.
A year and a half ago in September, I moved here, but I ended up on the gap year accidentally. I basically started applying for a gap year when I was 16, because I decided I wasn't going to do college and I was going to take a gap year with a Christian organisation, even though I wasn't a Christian.
Interesting.
So I applied when I was 16, and then basically decided actually I didn't want to do it. Then I applied again when I was 17, and then decided I didn't want to do it again. When it was when I was 18 that I was like, actually, now I want to do a gap year, and now I'm a Christian, and I think it's okay.
You think it's okay?
So I applied with Youth for Christ for 3 years running, and then when I was, as I said, 18, I finally decided that I was going to do it.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in Norwich.
Yeah.
But it accidental, I was just looking not to be at home.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, neither of us knew where we were going to be based. So Rosie's done, as you said, a year and a half. I've only done the half. So neither of us actually knew where we were going to be based in the first year. So the process is that we choose 3 descriptions of placements that we like the sound of. We pray about it quite a bit, and then we send this form back into head office and say, this is where we want to be. And they pray about it as well. If everything matches up, we get sent to that we get sent to a particular centre. So we both got sent to Norwich, and then for Rosie's second year, she decided to stay on here at Norwich. Well, not here. I'm not in Norwich. Rosie's still in Norwich. Yeah, and that's kind of how we ended up on the gap year. Yeah. Right, second question. What would be your perfect holiday?
Good question. For me, because I can never make decisions. My perfect holiday would be like one where you could go around and you could see a really cool, like, it'd be a safari holiday. It'd be a safari holiday / reptile. I know reptiles aren't part of a safari, but, you know, they could be one day. But it'd be going around a safari park somewhere.
Nice. Nice. My perfect holiday would be pretty much anywhere as long as I had good company. So that I could have like a laugh and just relax and make loads of good memories. But if it was like to a particular country, it would be Australia. I love Australia. So going to Australia with the perfect company, dream come true. Right. Third question.
Next question is, what is your favourite Bible verse?
That's a difficult one. Genuinely.
I like Psalm 143.
Nice.
I'm going to move inside because I can't see.
Okay. Whilst you're doing that, I'm going to tell everyone what my favourite Bible verse is. So, my favourite Bible verse is Psalm 139. In particular, I mean, I know that's the entire psalm, not really a verse, but in particular, it's verses 7 to 12. I just really like those Bible verses. But I mean, there are loads and loads in the Bible that I absolutely love. I couldn't necessarily just pick one, but that one has been kind of at the top of the list for a lot of years. So, yeah. Back to you, Rosie. What's your favourite Bible verse and why?
Yeah, sorry.
It's alright.
I could not hear or see. So, Psalm 143,
Yeah.
I'm hoping right, is a Bible verse about asking God to remind him of your constant love.
Yeah.
And very short, but I think it goes, remind me of your constant love and show me the way.
Yeah.
And I just really like that, and I pray that some mornings if I remember to, but I just pray that over myself.
That's really nice. That's a really nice idea.
Yeah.
Right. Next question. What is your favourite colour?
My favourite colour I really like the colour purple.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. I'm not sure what mine is.
Huh?
I really like summery colours. But anything that's kind of bright and happy, I really like. But then there's also, on the flip side, I quite like emerald green and navy blue. I don't quite understand why, I just do. Yeah, I don't think... It used to be lime green for many, many years. My favourite colour was lime green. Now, less so.
Ooh. Next question.
Yep, next question.
Who is your hero?
Who is your hero?
I have many heroes, right? I feel really cheeky saying this because one of my is...
Go on.
is Rachel Gardner.
Yeah.
Happens to also be my godmum, so I feel like I'm sort of cheating here.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it is Rachel Gardner. And also, I don't know if you guys will know who this person is, but I call her the crazy pom-pom lady. She's called Real Talk Kim. She's like an American preacher. But like, I love her because she's just full of so much joy from the Lord. She's very shouty and it scares me sometimes.
Brilliant.
She just has so much joy and so much like passion for God.
Yeah.
I love her. I love her so much.
Brilliant. Who's mine? Can I choose two? Is that allowed? Actually, now I've got one. I'm just going to go for one because I think it's a bit greedy going for two. Actually, I don't know. I genuinely cannot pick one. Perhaps I'll just list a couple of names. Maybe that would be best. So, mine are Josh Deeks, who was my old youth worker. Rachel, different Rachel, who was also my old youth worker. Guy called Phil. And someone called Janet. They're all just legends, and they're really strong in their faith, and they're really inspiring. So, yeah, those are my heroes. Right then, next question. What is your proudest accomplishment? What is your proudest accomplishment? I couldn't say it there for a moment. Yeah. Your proudest accomplishment.
There are so... I think my proudest accomplishment is... Well, recently... Right. Yeah. So, recent...
You're right.
Actually, no. Right, no. I've changed my mind.
This is us all the time in the office, just going to put that out there.
My proudest accomplishment is probably when we were at ETC, and those of you who don't know what ETC is, it's basically a training week that we do before we go on and do our gap years. Was when I basically stood up and had a mini interview, which is something I would never ever want to do.
I remember that. Yeah.
But I stood up and had an interview, and it went really well.
That's good.
I'll probably tell people.
I
think it's hardly worth a ring there, enough.
My proudest accomplishment is, whilst Rosie moves room again, is I think actually moving away from home. As weird as that sounds, I was really kind of comfortable in my house with my family, everyday routine sort of thing. And I had never been away from home in terms of like moving away before. I mean, I've been on holidays like without my family. I've been on holidays with my family for longer periods of time, but I've always ever lived in this house. So actually moving away from home is something quite daunting because I've never done that entire moving process before, big or small really. And I think, yeah, my proudest accomplishment is moving away from home and still surviving. Yeah. Next question. Rosie, on to you. Next question.
Yeah, we're on another journey.
Do you want me to read out the question then?
I wasn't planning to keep moving around locations, but...
You're going to be talking about moving. Off we go. Brilliant.
It's just everyone's decided to come home as I'm doing a live stream.
I love that.
Right.
Right, so the next question is... Drum roll, please.
I have fallen. This could only happen to us.
You've what? You've fallen?
Yep. Right, is this any better?
I mean, I can see you and I can hear you, so that's a good thing.
Right, there we go. Are we there?
Yeah. Next question is...
What are your nicknames?
What are your nicknames?
I have many nicknames.
Go on.
So my first nickname was given to me by my parents. It is quite embarrassing.
Go on.
They call me Rat Bag.
Right.
Then Rosebud is another one. I get called Roso Blade. Just so you know, I don't carry any knives with me. I thought you...
Just need to clarify that point.
I just thought I needed to clarify that. So that nickname was given... Okay, can I tell the story? I'll tell them the story.
Okay.
So in the middle of... We were doing a Christian Union group in a high school, and then all of a sudden we decided to give each other gangster names.
Yeah. Nice one.
So I ended up with Roso Blade because I'm from London, but I just need to clarify I have never carried any knives and I never will.
Good. I am glad that you're not carrying any knives and never will.
And I get... Yeah, I think that's all my nicknames.
I'm gonna go for the funniest nickname. Because all the others are fairly straightforward, like Jen. I was called J-Dog once. That was weird. I was nicknamed in the office this year Jenny the Destroyer. And the reason behind Jenny the Destroyer is because one day I was given the task of cleaning out this glass jar. And I thought this glass jar, it had like almost glass paints on it. And I thought, right, I could melt these glass paints to get them off a bit easier. And like bits of glue and stuff. So I thought, I know what I could do. I could soften them up with hot water. Which would have been a really good idea if it hadn't been boiling hot water, poured in this freshly boiled kettle of boiling water into this, like, glass vase jar thing. And it broke and went everywhere. And it just wasn't... It wasn't great, was it? My little destroying moment of the glass jar. You filmed it.
The best thing that's ever happened in the office.
And that is how I got my nickname, Jenny the Destroyer.
I was like so helpful that day. I basically came out and just laughed.
It was a Wednesday, I remember it. And I was like, oh no. And you're like, is everything okay? And I said, no. And so you came out and you were like, oh no. There's nothing we can do but laugh in this situation. Right, the next question
is, if you could time travel, where would you time travel to?
the Victorian era, I think.
See, right, I would go back to World War II just because Winston Churchill, but
Interesting.
also I'm explaining my answers way too much, but it's cool. It's cool. When I was a teenager, 17, 18, I spent the whole of my summer holiday researching how World War One started, how World War Two started.
I mean, it's given you a lot of knowledge. You now know the reasoning behind World War One and World War Two.
But I was just the war. I want to go to the RAF museum all the time. Like, I was just really obsessed with the war, so I want to go back to that period of time.
I don't know whether I should be concerned about you or not.
Right. Another disclaimer, I don't want to start war against anyone.
Oh man, I love this.
Right. Should we move on to the next question?
Yeah. Right, next question is... Can't find them. What is your favourite food?
Well, See, I love all food.
Yeah.
So this is hard. I think my favourite food has to be pasta. Any dishes with pasta in it. Oh.
Yeah.
Like.
I'm the exact same. I love pasta. You can put so much into a pasta dish to completely transform it. It's just incredible. Pasta's amazing.
Just so good. Pasta is life. And
no, Jesus is life. Pasta helps.
I will basically love you forever if you can make any sort of pasta dishes.
It's a bold claim.
Yeah. Right. The next question. Right. What 3 items
would you take on a desert island?
Right. This is. Are we including people?
Sure. So what 3 items would you take on a desert island?
Actually, well, I was going to say, can we just have one person? Can we take a person with us?
Yes. Let's say it's you and another person, but between you, you've got 3 items.
See, this is hard. Okay, I want to take... I want to take, like... my godmum, Sam.
Mhm.
No, I changed my mind. I'd want to take. I was gonna say Sam, but I've changed my mind. I'd want to take Fliss.
Yeah, Fliss from The Office. Yeah.
She'd know what to do. She'd be super organised and on it.
Yeah.
And chocolate. And a blanket.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What about you?
I would probably take some matches. I'm going to be judged so hard for this. I'm going to take some matches, sleeping bag, and a swimming costume. Strange 3 items, but at least I can cook stuff once I've caught it. Yeah, we'll go for that.
Cool.
Right. Next question. Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
Well, I think... Well, I think both, but I think I am an extrovert.
You're an introverted extrovert. No, an extroverted introvert.
Yeah. There are times where I like being by myself, but then I'm also like, I just want people.
Yeah. Oh, my iPod just died.
I love having people around.
Yeah.
Love people.
Yeah.
So a mixture of both, just depending on how I feel and my mood on that particular day.
Yeah. I think I'm an introvert because I enjoy being around people, but they're really draining after a while. Like, I'll suddenly be like, oh my goodness, I'm shattered. Or after like a group video call that's gone on for like 3 hours, I'm like, oh my goodness, all I want to do is sleep. Not that group video calls are a bad thing, I do enjoy them, it's just they wear me out eventually. Yeah. You're going to have to read the rest of the questions, by the way. My iPod's just died. Whoops.
What do you next?
Yeah, next question. You're gonna you're gonna have to read it out.
Right.
Sorry.
I'm gonna pick one at random. Okay, what's your favourite hobby?
Does driving count as a hobby?
Yeah?
Driving. I really like driving. Like, it's strange.
We've had some on road trips.
Do you remember one time, was it the end of September or beginning of October? Something like that. We decided to get up one morning really early on a Saturday. So there's a group of 4 of us. So it was Rosie and myself, and 2 of our friends, Gemma and Abby, who work at the office as well. And we got up pretty early, and I drove us all down to London to go to IKEA for breakfast, and then we stayed for lunch.
Yeah. One of the best road, because I remember, I was just dead throughout the morning. Oh, that was one of the best. And everyone was really shocked I'd never had meatballs at IKEA or an IKEA breakfast.
Yeah, that was somewhat surprising.
And that I'd never actually been to an IKEA. Like, a proper IKEA, so...
Yeah, we had to make sure that Rosie got her proper IKEA experience. That was well important. Oh, just to say, we're getting a couple of new people in. Drop us a question and we'll answer it at the end. It'd be great to interact with you guys. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going.
Yeah. Ask.
What's your favourite hobby?
My favourite hobby, well, it's photography. Taking photos of the most random things.
Yeah.
Which is quite fun. Recently it's been, what random item can I find in my house?
Nice. What item can you find in your house and take pictures of it? Yeah, that's a mood. Oh, just to say hi to Alex. It's great to see you.
Yeah, hi. What is this? Okay, this is a new way.
I feel like we both need to. We never get any work done in the office. Right, what's the next question, Rosie?
Next question is... the next question... Questio. We're gonna call them that.
Yeah, what is it, Rosie? My iPod's died, so I can't tell you anymore.
It is, well, my iPad's dying as well, so we just have to...
It's fully gone. There's no life in this.
Right.
It's sad. I'm not prepared.
What has been your favourite thing about lockdown?
The fact that I've been able to sort my room out a bit, and spend time with my parents. It's been quite fun. But my room really needed to sort out because I wasn't expecting to live in it this year, so it became a bit of a storage room. So I needed to go through and sort all the things we were storing in it. What about you, Rosie? What's your favourite thing about lockdown?
I think one of my favourite things about lockdown, well, has been about lockdown, is still being able to speak to friends.
Yeah.
And kind of having, looking into I guess, okay, this is going to sound really weird, but like exploring a new way of doing friendship.
Yeah.
Like, my favourite thing. And also being able to do this crafty stuff. I guess you can call it craft.
Mm.
So, currently working on this picture, which is all done with like little beads. So it's been quite nice to actually be able to sit down and do that, even though it is stressed me out for the last 4 days. But it's been quite nice to be able just to take my mind off the fact that we're in lockdown.
Yeah. It's brilliant. What's the next question?
The next question, well, we're running out of questions.
I mean, that's fine. We're at half an hour already, but we'll keep going for a bit longer if people want to watch us for a bit longer.
What is your favourite
Favourite what, sorry?
TV show?
TV show?
Yeah.
Good question. I really like Friends. I'm going for the generic because I've kind of gone a bit of a mind blank here. I was tempted to go for something like Death in Paradise or something. But I've changed my mind to Friends. I can guarantee as soon as I'm off this, I'll be like, oh my goodness, why didn't I think of that TV programme that I really enjoy watching? But right now, I genuinely have no idea what TV programme that is, so... Oh, there's one that's on BBC Two at the moment. I can't remember what it's called. It's something about, like, Build Your Perfect Home or something like that. And it's where they have, like, a load of architects go into this one person's house. And it's, like, a different house each programme. And they do, like, VR things. And they have, like, different floor layouts and things. And it's really good. I really enjoy that. I like seeing what the houses look like. Oh, Alex says, you need to watch Gino, Gordon and Fred on ITV4. I do watch Gino, Gordon and Fred on ITV4. It is good. It is very funny. Anyway, Rosie, what do you watch? What do you like to watch?
I don't know if that... It was a program called Dinner Ladies. It was filmed in the 90s.
Ah, I know the one you mean. Dinner Ladies, yeah.
It's got Victoria Wood in it.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, it's such a good one, that.
I also really like watching Little Britain.
Yeah, okay.
And also, I'm just giving a list of all my favourite TV shows now. Train of thought is just going... Also, okay, I really like watching Bob's Burgers.
Don't think I've heard of that one before.
It's basically like this, I guess you can call it cartoon. Yeah. About this guy who runs a burger place.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like, I think it's a kid's show, I might be wrong, but I like watching that as well.
That's cool. Oh, I like watching, Have I Got News for You? It's quite entertaining, must admit. Right. Do we have another question? Or do we need to appeal to our audience for more questions?
I have another question, but if anyone has a question for us,
let us know. Drop it in the comments if you've got a question for us. Or if you fancy answering any of our questions, drop your answers down in the comments as well. That'd be great. Right then. If we've got another question, let's go for it.
What? I was going to say, what's your favourite animal, but I know that.
You know that, but these guys don't know that.
Alright, we'll go for favourite animals.
Actually, you might not know what my favourite animal is.
That's true.
I like quite a few animals. I really like koalas. They're brilliant. They sleep all day. But I also really like dogs. Oh man, I mentioned this in a couple of videos that I did a while ago. But my host family back in Norwich has a greyhound and she is the best. Sadly, they don't have a koala. Otherwise, that would be like incredible.
Don't think they have a
That's true. It's a bit of a shame, really. What about you? What's your favourite animal? Right. Yeah.
I really like reptiles. So snakes, lizards, they really fascinate me. I also want to get a lizard. I really like dogs. And fish.
Yeah.
And my ultimate goal is to have all of these animals. Like, I want a fish tank, I want a dog, I want a cat, I want a bearded lizard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I also want a bird.
Oh my word, that's incredible.
Yeah, I basically want a mini zoo in my back garden.
That would be quite interesting to go and see. I would be down for going to visit that, I must admit.
And maybe a rabbit. Yeah, I want a rabbit.
You're just building your dream zoo right here, right now, aren't you? This is the plan.
Right.
This is what we're doing.
Let's move on before it gets any more sillier.
Alex says that he wants an African grey parrot because they are cute and can talk.
Aww.
It's a good one. It's a good one. I've got another question. What's your favourite artist? Like, musician, band type thing?
That is a... Because I listen to so many.
Yeah, I've just realised that I've shot myself in the foot by doing this question as well. Oh no.
I'm going to have a look at C. A look at C. I'm going to have a look at C.
Have fun.
Oh.
Whilst you're going to have a look at the sea, I'm going to have another mini egg.
Who have I Okay. I keep finding new artists that I really like.
Mm-hmm.
But I think one of my favourites at the minute, or one that I really like, has to be J.P. Cooper.
J.P. Cooper, yeah. He's pretty good.
Such a good voice.
Yeah. I've got a top 3 because I can't pick just one. I'm sorry. You can pick 2 more if you want. But I really like... Mine are all bands, strangely enough. So at the moment they're Foals, Nothing But Thieves, and Glass Animals. And Alex likes J Balvin and Stormzy. Those are good as well. Oh my word. If you can hear that banging, that's my dad. You alright there, Dad? Yeah. Jolly good. He's going to knock down the shed in a minute, isn't he?
I love it when family dropped.
Oh, what was that other one? Lewis Capaldi. Alex also likes Lewis Capaldi. That's a good shout, actually. He's got a really good voice.
He's so...
Mm.
Should I have another question? Should we see if they've asked any questions?
Yeah. Do you guys have any questions for us? Let us know. Rosie, what's your favourite film?
You're asking me questions I can't answer.
Yeah, it's the same for me. I'm kind of like, why did I do this to myself?
I really like We watched a film the other night that I really liked.
Yeah.
Have you seen Momentum?
No. I haven't seen Momentum.
It is so good.
Mm-hmm. I will have to pop that in my
They've
list.
done is so good.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I love a good film. I'm more of a box set kind of person, because you can dip in and out of them. But I really like the film Shakespeare in Love. It's just... yeah, it's just a really well-made film. But I also quite like James Bond. Any James Bond film is good. Have you ever seen James Bond, Rosie?
Huh?
Have you ever seen James Bond?
Yeah,
They're good.
they are.
But rom-coms are kind of top. The really cheesy ones are the best.
My
They're
iPad
awful.
is just...
Awful, but brilliant. I'm trying to remember, what questions did we delete from the thing?
Should we do one, like, should we do, like, I don't know, should we keep offering it out?
We could do, although we're at 40 minutes already, so we could.
Right, should we do two more?
Two more questions. Oh, Saving Private Ryan. Alex has just popped that down in the comments. And a good TV show is Friday Night Dinner. Apparently.
Oh.
Actually, I've watched some Friday Night Dinner. No, we both watched Friday Night Dinner. Because, do you remember we went round to Abby's that one night and we just kind of sat round eating food and watching Friday Night Dinner?
Yeah.
That was good.
Miranda's quite...
Love Miranda.
I think we should be in Miranda.
Honestly, we would fit the bill perfectly. Just the whole thing.
Like, the dynamic duo.
We could have our own TV show.
We should.
We
You know
should.
what? We should. Let us know if you want to see a TV show. Just me and Jenny.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? We should do this on the regular. Like, you and me taking over the live stream. Or just doing our own live stream. That would be...
We should just take over the live stream once in a while.
Yeah. 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 Honestly. It'd be so much fun.
And then start our own live stream.
Brunch away. Be like, bye! Yeah. I mean, we wouldn't be able to post on here after the year. So technically, we could.
We could.
Leave it with us.
What is your favourite coffee to order in a coffee shop?
Flat white. Hands down, flat white. I like a good strong coffee. It's got milk in it, but it's not really milky like a latte. Or latte, depends where you're from and how you want to pronounce that. But, like, the art that goes on top of a flat white is just out of this world. What about you, Rosie?
Well, the thing, I know what it is, but I can't say it, so I'm going to end up saying the thing that it isn't.
Please do. We'll try and guess it.
Right, there's this coffee that begins with an M called
Keep going.
Macchiato. Is it macchiato?
Yes, you got it right.
Right, I used to call this coffee machete.
I promise she doesn't have a machete.
So, this is a really funny story, but there was one time where I was ordering this coffee and I couldn't pronounce it, so I said to the lady, the barista, could I have a machete? So weird.
I can just imagine this playing out, honestly.
But luckily she knew what I meant. But yeah, a macchiato is really good. Macchiato, rather.
Incredible. So I used to actually work in a coffee shop. I worked at Costa. And we had these two men that always came in during the afternoon shift. They were brilliant, right? And they would order 2 flat whites and pay with a £20 note. And every now and then they ordered a hot chocolate. And this one guy refused to order the other one a hot chocolate because he's like, I pay for your flat whites, not your hot chocolate. In like a really joking way. But it was so funny. Oh, shall we tell people where we're from? We probably should have done this at the start.
What?
Shall we tell people where we're from?
I have no clue what you're saying.
Hold on. Shall we tell people where we're from?
Should we tell the people where we're from?
Yes.
Okay.
So, just in case you haven't guessed, I'm from Birmingham.
Yep.
And it's alright. It's not bad. Could be worse.
She doesn't sound like she's from Birmingham, though.
Unless I talk about roast beef. I hate roast beef. So I rant about it.
And I'm from northwest London.
Mhm.
You might have picked it up because I say like quite a lot.
Yeah.
In fact, I've mentioned where I'm from. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
We've got
I'm
a
a
Londoner and a Brummie.
Brommy.
It's weird. We've both come from relatively landlocked places and gone to Norfolk, which is very flat. And from Norwich, you can get to the seaside in 40 minutes.
Yeah.
From my house, it would probably take a minimum of 2 hours to get to the beach. Yeah, it's not fun. It's doable.
Yeah. That's what Norwich, like you live 40 minutes away from a beach.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. I love being 40 minutes away from the beach. I really miss Norfolk. I must admit. Did you just say, and you? You live there?
No, I didn't. Yeah, I miss the place where I live.
This is what happens in the office, like on a daily basis. We mishear each other and all hell breaks loose. It's great.
I think what happens is that when the gappers, me and Jenny, are together, we cause chaos.
All the time.
And I think us being on the live stream is brilliant because we can cause chaos over the internet.
And no one can stop us.
Exactly.
It's great.
Right, probably end it.
Yeah, so we're going to head off now. It was great to be with you guys this afternoon. I will be back again on Friday with Creative Fridays. Same time, same place. I'm going to be making brownies. Not entirely sure whether I'm going to do like a mass like batch of brownies or whether I'll just do like a mug brownie and pop it in the microwave. I almost said put it in the fridge. Don't put a mug brownie in the fridge. Tomorrow, Nick is taking the live stream and he's going to be doing Gaming Tuesdays again. And that's at same time, same place, 4 PM. It was great to see you guys. So spread love, not germs. See you later.
See ya.